Now, yes, now it's time for the 2023 mock draft for the New York Giants. Okay, we've done the Jets, and my cousin Troy and I have done the Jets and the Cowboys. You got to take a look at that video. It's down below. Next up is going to be the mock drafting of the Buffalo Bills. So if you're a football fan, especially New York teams, don't leave without subscribing to this channel, as the ticker says below. So I thank you for that. And if you enjoy the content, please hit the thumbs up. There's a lot more coming. We are less than 2 weeks from the draft. So let's go over the Giants, okay? They have 11 picks. So they've stockpiled some guys. And it's time to see who they're going to go with, okay? Pick 1. Pick 25, round 1. Joe Tippmann. Excuse me. He's a center from Wisconsin. They need a starting center, a big one. And he does that. He's got leadership intangibles and, a good protection for Daniel Jones, who they just locked up to a huge contract. Huge contract, okay? So they want to have some more protection on that front line, right? Next up is going to be their second round pick. Okay, this is Andre Carter. He's an edge pass rusher from Wisconsin, from West Point Army. Okay, and again, this guy's a perfect guy to complement Kayvon Thibodeau. He's a high character guy, got a quick step. So, and I think they're going to load up with a couple of attackers in this draft. So that's pick 2, round 2, pick 37. Next up is a third round pick 92. Okay. This is Cedric Tillman, wide receiver from Tennessee. I also think they're going to load up on a couple of fast and sizable receiver weapons for Jones, so to boost that offensive attack. This guy's a speed wideout, okay, speed weapon, and again, a guy that's got a quick first step, and he also is good at opening up and creating space between him and anybody who's covering him. So another touchdown type of weapon. Okay, next up, round 4, this is Kai Blue Kelly, a smart guy. He's a cornerback, defensive backfield from Stanford University in California, and he has good size and length. And again, a high intellect guy, so another defensive weapon to shut down the passes from the opposing teams. So he's a guy. He's my 4th pick, and we're going to move over to the 5th round. They have 2 picks in the 5th round. First one is 160. Okay, his name's Bryce Ford Wheaton. He's a wide receiver from West Virginia. He's the other speedy, sizable wide receiver weapon I was telling you about. Again, he's another one. It's a high risk, high reward type of guy. So, but I think you're going to swing for the fence. This is the type of guy to go with. And he's a perfect day 3 guy. Somebody's going to scoop him up, and I think if the Giants do, and you get him and a guy like Cedric Tillman, they're going to be in good shape. So offensively, the other 5th round pick, okay, is another big offensive weapon. Okay. Will Mallory's tight end from Miami, giving him another big weapon to throw to too. And again, he's a great second tight end option. Okay, they'll have 2 big hard tight ends to throw to, and he also he's got explosiveness and he's great off play action as well. So he's a easy throws off play action we're talking about right here for Daniel Jones. And again, giving him a guy who can catch the ball and just gain some yards for the offense. Now the next guy. Okay, let me just say this. Not only is he a good linebacker, but his name is Bumper Pool. If any team that doesn't have somebody by the name of Bumper on their roster, it's not a complete team. You have to get a guy named Bumper Pool. And again, he's a linebacker from University of Arkansas. He's got 441 career tackles in college. He was a team captain for the past 2 years, and he's a great off-ball backer too. So a perfect weapon over there for the defensive side of this team. Now, we're going to go to the final 4 picks, okay? This is the 2nd pick in the 6th round, okay? Marte Mapu. He's a linebacker / safety type option who also has the ability to shine in special teams. He's from Sacramento State. Again, he's a versatile defensive player and give the team the ability to create some defensive weaponry off a lot of different positions. So good depth piece. I think it'd be a great day 3 pick as well. Now we're going to go through the 7th round. They got 3 picks in the 7th round. Okay, Carl Brooks, defensive tackle from Bowling Green. He's another high character guy. He's 6'3", 303 pounds. He's got a quick first step and explosiveness attacking quarterback. So, and he'll be a good defensive weapon as well. The balance of offensive weaponry and defensive weaponry in my mock draft, I think it'd be a good path for the Giants to take. They were pretty successful in free agency. And I think complementing them with a lot of different weapons in the draft would be a good idea. The 2nd pick in the 7th round, Spencer Anderson is an offensive lineman from Maryland. Okay, they need interior offensive line help. Okay, he's also giving them some good depth and a developmental piece that he can become a long-term starter on the offensive line too. He also has experience at guard and center, so the versatility is key for this type of player. And lastly, another defensive weapon. a defensive end from Texas. His name is Keandre Coburn. Okay, another guy with a wicked first step, strength, power, size, and another guy who can attack the quarterback, and a developmental player too from a very storied program in Texas who can become a a long-term starter here as well. So again, these are my draft picks for the New York Giants, my mock draft. I think balance of weapons across the board. Like I said, on the defensive side, offensive side, special teams, versatility, size, intellect, high character guys. I think would be a good. This would be a great type of draft for the Giants. But let me know what you think. What does your mock draft look like? What are you thinking? So I think having some protection in front, having some weapons out back to hit the other people's, attack other people's quarterbacks, and attack other people's wide receivers and running backs with the edges that they have, and the corners and the defensive linemen. Be a good way to shut down a lot of high power teams. So, but again, let me know what you think. Next up is going to be the mock draft of the Buffalo Bills. Take a look at my my Jets and Cowboys one. I did that again with a new member of Empire State Tripod, Troy. So, and we're going to continue to go over this type of stuff. I'm going to be doing weekly videos on especially once the season starts, over unders, previewing games, and everything else too, and a lot of other football type things as well, especially people who like to gamble and like to do other stuff. You're going to get a lot of cool stuff here. So make sure you don't leave without subscribing to the channel. I thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Have a great day. Talk to you next time.